Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy, and I welcome you to the final video that will have any multiplayer topics whatsoever. There was so much Octo expansion, it outlived it. Yeah. Before we get into that, we're gonna make some nice progress on the Deepsea Metro map. Slap Bracelet Station, too cool for school. I don't know what to expect here, really. We got Splat Charger again. Boy, am I glad that I spread these out and I didn't immediately do a Splat Charger again last time. One of those is one enough for now. Oh, wow, we're like in an underwater greenhouse. It's like that area near Amarad in Shadowbringers that you used to get, like, the weapon that enables you to do the things where the role quests come in handy. You know the place. And if you don't, let me tell you about the greatest free-to-play MMO up to level 60, including the award-winning Heavensward expansion. Okay, we swim and charge. We let her rip, and it catches. That's Neato! That is Neato as Cheeto! I love that! That is so good! You know it's gotta be great because I'm praising something that a charger does. It's gotta be pretty freaking awesome for me to do that. Oh. Ah! Wait, time your bombs just right. Why would I? No. I'm not gonna time my bombs. I'm gonna let her rip, like so. Oh, wait, actually, that's how you're intended to do it because of that platform there and the egg showing that to you. Well, my way's cooler! Shot him in the cheek. Ouch. That's gonna be a painful rupture to bleed to death from. Gonna go boom and full speed ahead. Yeah, that's the turbo right there. Give me my checkpoint. Oh, I could just chuck that. Well, I could. Oh, it's just a wall. Here I thought, you know, that it would be something better. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. It wasn't that long of a walk, actually. Go! And go! And, oh, no, you didn't get me. Go! Nice one. Take this up. Should I, is that, I think that, okay, so it's a chain reaction, but I didn't do it quite. Whoa! I can't quite do this right. The timing on it feels real precise. Every time I rhyme anything, I just think of those freaking poems. Okay, going up, going up, going up. Oh no! Once you learn that there's a block up here, this gets a lot easier. I'm gonna do that one first to maximize my time. Okay, that just pushes me off of the cliff. Got it! Final checkpoint. What is your final challenge? Whoop! I'm saying that because I hit B to do that. Vocalizing my button inputs. That is not correct. Gonna have to unravel that tongue. And go for it. Booyah! Booyah, Grandpa. My friends always said booyah, Grandma as a kid, and you know, he's a man, so. Goal is down below, but it doesn't look like your ink will reach. Well, no. Hold on, I got this, there we go. We're actually using the whole let it touch the ground for a second and then have it go forward. That whole mechanic with the splat bombs that I recommended doing back in the initial explosion, we actually used that in single player. Oh, this is Hoi and Do. That was the name of this station. I think we're pretty golden. That's a very patriotic looking station right there. Okay, we're gonna go back to Inkopolis. Frick, I didn't do a second stage. One-shot station. Do not miss your chance. And it's 2 E-liter. Oh no. I'll take the standard one. There's no real difference here. If you can make shot with one, you can make shot with the other, I'm certain. Destroy all of the crates in one shot. I missed 4. Oh wow, there's Super Nintendos and GameCubes and stuff. Damn, controllers. There's a city over there that is the same size as, man, I wish I was the same size as a GameCube controller, that'd be fun. So guys, what do you call it when you have a GameCube in the world of Splatoon? A dolphin! I love doing horribly. Well, we're off to a rockin' start on this one. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm going to wait for you. Oh! That wasn't so bad. Come on, bring on the challenge. D-line is D-un. In fact, that's the station that's at the beginning of D-line. D1, that's how you'd spell that. Well, don't that beat all? No thanks seems enough for this, but thank you I must. How about a small token of my esteem? It might come in handy in the promised land. Null Boots replica. I followed that dream once. I chased it until I could go no further. Don't stumble now. Oh, for your sake, I'll never stumble, I'll never fall. I know it doesn't mean as much when I lack an animation for that, but I love you so much, man. One more. Those are pretty short. How many are we at? Oh wow, we're at 59. Sure, we could make number 60 the thing. Break and bounce station. Here lies the ceiling thing. I hope it's a rooftop, so it's a double pun. Splatter shot. This room is pretty small. Maybe your room is too big. Yeah, you ever check your rich people privilege, Pearl? That gives us another thing. Mad props, my dog. You have found the third thing. There is just one more to find. The promised land awaits. Do not
Slang not found.
yourself. What did you say to me? Wonder why we haven't found Agent 3 yet. Should I put up a missing agent poster? Good idea. Give me a second. Oh, this ought to be good. How's this? Nailed it, right? Whoa, that was good. But Agent 3, in my experience, was not a girl. Yeah, I can whip up 5 more of these before breakfast. How about this? I think the last one was better, or yeah, that was it. Let's see. What were some of Agent 3's other features? What was Agent 3's skin tone again? You know, you might be right. Anything else you remember? I think my eye color was green back in those days. And at the bottom, have you seen this boy? No doubt. Okay, I'm all done. Should be easier to notice if I put it here. That makes 3 things. I can't wait to see what happens when we find them all. I'm losing my tan down here. Hey, wait, no, you always run off whenever I'm not sure if I already said something or not. My memory's going these days, but you gotta be patient with me. Ah! I swear you sound like Master Roshi, man. 3/4 of Deepsea Metro cleaned out. Well, almost. Let's view our mem cakes. The tower. I topple from the tower ledge and choke back tears to see the gears eliminate our hard-won edge. Junior mark. Mistakes of youth teach us a lot. We skate too fast or have a blast and learn quickly not to get caught. It truly is better to just not get caught, man. I did so much bad stuff as a kid. Well, let's go to Inkopolis for one of the last times. So, no chat log today. You want me to detail some kind of game mechanic or a little side topic or side mode that you can do in the world of Splatoon? Well, teehee, I don't know anything else. But so there's something here. According to interviews, the lanyard on the giant turtle up there was placed on it to film a commercial, and the Inklings forgot to remove it afterward. And the paper crane is there because it is a depiction of a deity. They are extinct animals in this world. We know about their existence from ruins, and thus cranes are worshipped. Inkopolis Square used to be a high crime neighborhood and was cleaned up and turned into this. That's every little side thing I know. So now, on to the final weapon of the day. We're starting off with the weapon that begins every kid's journey to be the hippest and hottest squid in town, the Splattershot Junior, the Splat Charger, the Ink Brush, it's the Blaster, Roller Al Carbon, the NZAP 85, the Splatbrella, the Splattershot Pro,
the Ink Brush
Roller, the Charger, Splattershot Pro, Tetra, the Light Technically, the Tri-Slosher, Jet Squelcher. The Clash Blaster is not an overpowered mess. Our final weapon is the closest thing Splatoon has to a flamethrower. A short-range, low-damage weapon that sprays AoE in a constant stream. It's such a speedy blaster that it feels more like one continuous attack than a bunch of small ones. About all it's missing is some damage over time that sticks after hitting. Other than that, it's a flamethrower. So, I see a lot of people complain that this thing is way too cheap. It's not a bad weapon. We've got lightweight, low ink consumption for a rapid blaster, and it's really good at pressuring an enemy even if it doesn't beat them. The area of the blast is huge too, so it's likely to at least pressure with any shot. In modes like tower control, it's pretty irritating if it pops up at an unexpected moment. But that's about where the positives end. I hate to say it. The damage per second is simply peanuts. Some of the worst unless it always lands a direct shot. A direct hit is 60 and it shoots 3 times per second. But 30 splash damage and 15 spark damage makes it one of the slowest at counting to 100 possible. Basically, it can poke around obstacles, but it won't do much more than that. It takes 2 direct hits in a row to get a decent kill time, otherwise it's 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or a 7-hit kill. The range is about that of an Octobrush, and the damage is usually quite poor, so it outright requires initiative. The blasts are exceptional in mass, able to reach about that of a Splattershot, but again, it's deceptive because the damage at the end of that range isn't going to do much. We're talking about the epicenter when we compare it to an Octobrush. That's the thing. A Clash Blaster annoys the enemy and gets in their way. It isn't an assassin's weapon. Anyone who notices the Clash Blaster at all will outrange it and do damage so much quicker because it can't shoot back. Seriously, if a Clash Blaster is always getting the better of you, it's because it either caught you off guard or because its annoying style successfully provoked you into a fight. It is an annoying weapon to get pelted by and sounds painful, but it's not at all a fast killer and is exploitable. The area of effect can be dangerous, but just stay out of it. It sounds like I'm giving tips for fighting against it, and I guess I kinda am. But I wanted to show how pronounced both the strengths and weaknesses are, and this was a way that I could do that. Another weakness is strafing speed. It's practically nothing. Though in spite of that, holding fire and W is how you play a flamethrower to keep them inside of the hitbox. Its sub-weapon is Splat Bomb! The old Splat Bomb on a short-range blaster. Good sub-weapon for this thing. Any non-shot source of damage is good. It can get a kill all on its own, bring someone down with it, or just suppress the backline. This is the scrappier fighter of the two available sets from this alone. And we got Stingray. Oh. Not looking so good in your review. It's just not possible to make good use of this without a retreat. I guess when it's noticed and in a no-win situation, it could duck behind a dumpster to super jump away and do this before coming back in. It's something I wouldn't call useless. A Stingray is a Stingray, but it feels pretty tacked on. 180 points makes it one of the lowest charges of any Stingray, though the range is so short that it's not the best painter. Main power-up on Clash Blaster is better accuracy in the air. We couldn't get one last damage up in. I wouldn't stack a lot of this, but it couldn't hurt, and this is one of the better main power-up abilities that isn't damaging. Our final sucky shout-out is Run Speed Up. I wish this buffed the Clash Blaster more. I really do. But it's downright nothing in terms of returns. Maybe it would have been overpowered if it could keep up with the other weapons or something while holding forward and shooting, because wow, it's terrible. Seriously, try stacking tons of this. There's no difference. Clash Blaster Neo, late to the party, showing up with its curling bomb. We trade damage from ability and object shredding. This set has its advantages, able to distract, reliably move through enemy ink, or just make it difficult for them to move out of the way and keep them close by. Surprisingly a pretty reliable sub-weapon, even if the alternative is a Splat Bomb. And its special weapon is Tenta-Missiles. Another special that requires backing up some to use, though I wouldn't call it as committal as a Stingray. The tracking certainly helps and gives them something to worry about other than just shooting back and outpacing your damage easily. It kinda rules if it tags someone close enough to swim up to as well. The blasts are pretty big and make it tough to move around and avoid the missiles even if they do shoot you, which could give a trade when it would be a loss. 180 points is easy enough to work with, not too bad. Has good synergy with the curling bomb, able to approach when the missiles are a-flying. Oh, parting is such sweet sorrow. Where are we going? Our ranked battle is Tower Control, Inkblot Art Academy, and Piranha Pit. Don't try to run against the conveyor belts here. It'll get you nowhere fast, especially with your stubby little legs, Pearl! The Shade, Marina, the Shade. I would say I'm gonna miss you, but we'll be seeing plenty of you in Octo Expansion, which we still have a ways to go in. I don't know, I'd say a ways. A little way. Little ways, little way. Plurals are weird. I'm wearing a very oh wait, hang on, this is not right. I have a very Splatoon 1 looking outfit on. I haven't worn anything like this, I don't think. This is a rather unusual outfit for me. In we go. Oh no, that's what my rank looks like! This means our final match is gonna be on Inkblot Art Academy, but that's for a little from now. Let's focus on the now. We got a golden arrow spray and 2 blasters on either side. Right away, I'm gonna take advantage of my movement speed, get in a position. I'm gonna see what I can do from up here. I pressured that guy away. I need to get out of here. I gotta get out of here, man. Nope, nope, no, 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 none of that. No, no, no. We do not have Fizzy Bomb here. Don't do that. Oh, bad time to run into me. Let's target you guys, if only for the free reload. So, I have something that I want to tell you about. Do you know why I do what I do? Why we make guides for every single weapon? Why I want you to try different things? Part of the motivation was that I wanted to show you your favorite weapon that you didn't know existed, something that you might not have given a chance. But more than that, this is a game with 5 different modes, all with their own needs, where different weapons are good on different ones. We have over 100 maps legal at the same time, potentially. It's a lot of content. And what I'm really trying to say with all this is that no weapon should just be your main weapon forever and always. That doesn't work with this game. Having one weapon that you're really, really good with is not it. Being a flex player is it. You want to have multiple weapon classes that you're good at. You want to have experience fighting against everything. And the best way to get experience at what a weapon's limitations are by playing it yourself. That's what the whole point of all of this was. And if I have a big tip to give you going into a new game, for Splatoon 3, try out as many weapon classes as you can. Find at least one in each weapon class that you at least enjoy playing. Because believe me, you will find it. We already know that all the weapons are going to be in the game at launch, so, you know, makes sense. Going. No. Okay, got the arrow spray. I can't believe I entered a direct fight with an arrow spray and I won. Which feels weird to say. Got ya! Gonna make it hard for you guys to do much. You're going this way? Alright, so will I. Facing that way. I'm gonna ink behind you. Hi! Oh no. No! I had to reload at a bad time there. I've run out of ink at some pretty inopportune times for a weapon that's usually pretty light. Oh no, you don't. Just deal with that curling bomb, why don't you be a doll? Thank you. Gonna give that guy 10 to missiles. Got a double kill right there. Wow. The missiles got him at the exact same time that my shot did. Get out of there. Not gonna win against a Luna. You wanna back up when you're in their effective range. Aerospray RG got my kill. Over there. Oh, I did not see you at all. These conveyor belts can be a blessing and a curse. They get you places quickly though, but you can also just fail to see a direct attack coming on right away if they're in the ink, and it's a little too late to turn around. Swimming against the current is deadly. That was something that I had to learn about this stage, was I didn't think that the conveyor belts would affect your movement that much, but no, when somebody's coming up on you, it can be downright deadly if they get at you when you're on a conveyor belt. 3 of them are up. I almost sailed off of the cliff right there. That would have been terrible. Ah, right behind me. Suction bomb. We're at 41. I'm gonna jump in. I do have stealth jump on my shoes. I went all in with a quick respawn, come back, and then I just filled the remaining slots with abilities that are good on one sub slot. Oh, I was not getting out of that. So they would have to get 44 more points in a single push here. Never losing control even once. Do this. I'm not going down there. I'm being very safe. I'm just gonna pressure from out here. Go around the corners. We got someone on the tower. I'm jealous of their score, man. I wish I was losing right now. We got 69 points. How could you not be? Oh, there we go. They only have 2 up. I'm gonna get on the tower myself. And I got my 10 up. One of our guests from earlier, Vic Vallon, did a cover of The Lion Sleeps Tonight called Hey Autobomb, and it's been stuck in my head lately, and when I said hey when I saw that, it just popped into my head and I couldn't unhear it. It's surprisingly good. I liked it a lot. Also made me want a real Autobomb because Mega's, wow, they were mutilating us, and yet they still lost. Fill me up. And we'll go again. Some things never change. You lost from a disconnect. Gee, that sure is disconcerting. I placed lower than the disconnect? How did I manage that? So guys, I'm sure some of you noticed my experience point bars and all that stuff didn't look quite right, that they were lower than they were before. I knew some of you would notice. And even though I was planning on recording some things out of order, this is the final one. Even though I did that all the time throughout the course of the series to make things easier to record, you would know if this wasn't really the final game. So I decided this really is the final game. I did everything else that I set out to do today instead. Oh! It's kind of fitting that we're getting to do this final match on one of the most basic of all maps. A lot of people would call this the final destination. So it's very, very fitting. We got a guy on our base. Hi! How did I not even hit you? Come on! That crosshair was an X! And I'm doing the thing with my arms. You saw the motion controls react to it. So you know that I really do that as well. I knew some of you would be able to tell that too. This is going bad. Oh my, okay, I finally got a kill. No. Oh, wow, okay. Guy's down there. He is already dead. You're coming up. Got it, kinda. I think they wiped. I don't think that Kenza Jr. is anywhere near us. Why is there a thing here? Seriously, why is there a squid beacon there? It's probably gonna stay there the whole match because the guy's not gonna put it down enough squid beacons to overwrite them. Oh, that guy's running a lot of special power up. It's all over the place. Got my special so I can tower clean if I need to do that. Or just buy them some time. There at 3. Go! Got you! Good use of the tracking. Gonna hop on the tower, make it move. No, you don't! Yes, you do. At least they're tracked. At least they're tracked. They're a roller. They're pretty limited in capabilities. It's still good. It's still good. Thank you for backing up. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. There's a... Hang on. I'll look in a second when my life is not more full. There... You can go up here? I never knew that ledge was a thing! I have played this game for like 700 friggin' hours, and I've never noticed that. Makes me wonder, like, what shortcuts I don't know about in Mario Kart and all that. I've always wondered about that, because the thing is that figuring out what you don't know in games is one of the biggest challenges for me. Because there's a case where I fight a boss wrong my entire life, and I don't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, well, just a hard boss, but, you know, I've always gotten through it just fine, so I never really looked for a better way. That's happened to me a lot. I remember I didn't really know how to fight Petey Piranha in Super Mario Sunshine until I was much older. I knew that you could hold down the nozzle to stop and shoot, but I never actually tried using it in Petey Piranha, so I always just like squirt once, and I just had to do like 20 cycles. I don't know. I'm getting off topic here. Let's deal with you, get you out of our base. We have scored a grand total of a whopping 7 points. They are everywhere, and we are nowhere. We need to get our stuff going. Got you. I'm killing a lot of people, it's just never the guy on the tower. Except there. I know you're back there. I know you're back there. There's that DPS! I told you, it's not a good DPS. It really isn't. If they see you coming, they can space you out with pretty much any weapon, and if they don't outspace you, they'll at least outdamage you. All this, using the corners. I'm gonna back up here. Hit you guys. I know that there's a guy sharking up there. It's the other Flash Blaster, actually. Other Flash Blaster Neo. That Tenon Missile didn't really do anything. Go away. Nobody can get a kill on that roller. They're just always on the move. I don't know. I'm not feeling so confident here. Yeah, I'm especially not feeling confident now. 54 seconds, 53, 52. We got only a little time to try to make something happen! Oh my god! Ah! I am destroyer of evil! More Tenon missiles, come on. I am like cleansing the battlefield of you people, and yet it just will not go. There it is. You are how are you still alive? What was the deal with that freaking roller, man? I would kill like 4 people, and yet the roller would still be alive, and okay, well fought victory, well fought. We defended our tower for pretty much the entirety of the time limit. I got 13 kills, I got first place on my team. That's not a bad place to be. But I could not save my rank. Ooh, happy birthday, Nibbles. And that is every single Splatoon 2 weapon gone over in depth. I hope that you were introduced to your new favorite weapon, and maybe if you pick up Splatoon 3, you'll consider being a flex player and not just marrying yourself to every weapon. I'd really like that. Next time on Splatoon 2, all that remains is the same. All that remains is getting Agent 8 to the surface. See you guys then!